when it hurts, even when it's hard, even when it all just falls apart. Now boys, you are welcome to leave, but I assure you nothing gross will be said that will scar your mind forever, okay? So recently during a Sunday service, I will not say which Sunday service, I was on my periods and I was feeling so off balance, though it was like the fourth day and it wasn't as bad as, the first and second, but it was still so uncomfortable and I just wanted to leave, and it was so difficult to play the bass guitar. I play the bass guitar, and I know there are a lot of girls and women who are doing much more physically demanding things when they're on their periods, right? But there was this verse that really stilled me and comforted me like nothing else could, and I'm going to share that with you today. It is 2 Corinthians 4 verse 17. For our present troubles are small and won't last very long, yet they produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them and will last forever. This thing struck home. And nothing else could have done that except this one verse, which is acknowledging that we are going through some trouble here. It's not like God is saying, y'all are just dust, y'all will get it later. No, He understands. Of course, the context of this verse is taken for very different things than what I'm talking about today, but I do believe that it includes periods. I can't tell you the number of times I've said, God, how could you inflict this horrendous phenomenon on us women as a whole? And how can you say that all things work together for good when I go to the toilet and I feel like I have just committed a crime scene? But He has a good purpose for it, and I don't understand it right now, but I will. Forget children, okay? Forget babies and kids. Forget the logical science behind all this. It is a temporary life. This is not going to last forever. Our life here on earth, it's not going to last forever. Yes, I'm taking this to an extreme because you feel like that when you're on your periods, right? But it's because of this that I am functioning properly as a human being. Everything is in balance hormonally and emotionally because of these horrible things called periods. Without it, I would be in so much danger. I could be going through so much medication and treatment. I have to not let this control me, not let the pain consume me and think I'm entitled to just be cranky and push around everyone for a bit. I used to despair thinking of month after month, period after period. Like, when will this get over? It takes decades for it to actually go away, assuming you live a long life. But we're not going to live this life forever, and that's such a comfort. It's such a comfort to think, according to the Christian belief, according to what I know of my God and Savior, He has promised me a life beyond this life, a life that is so much different from this one, in every good way possible. We're not going to have this kind of body. Isn't that amazing? No pads or whatever you use. I don't know. No cramps, no fainting, nausea, whatever else trouble you get with it. Nothing whatsoever. When I think of that life, this is nothing. It doesn't matter how terrible it was. When you read of Paul, the things he had to go through to become a good disciple of Christ, it's horrendous. And when I think of the potential enjoyment and the worship we will have in heaven of God without any of these hindrances and nuisance, this is nothing. It's nothing. Yes, right now it's going on and it's there, it's present, right? But compare it and it's nothing. It's very important when you're walking through a tunnel to know that the tunnel is going to end and you are going to come into the light. You and I, sisters, we are going to come into the light. Do not despair. And brothers who are going through their girls or women in their life going crazy on them during this time, they are going to come into the light. Do not worry. Do not despair. Nothing that we will face is going to compare to what Jesus did for us. And that should give you some sort of moment. Jesus came from that beautiful place called heaven to this horrendous, sickness-ridden life just to save us. That's what He did for us. So have I learned to embrace the period? No, I don't think so, but I have found my purpose in God. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to have some pity party over myself and over these small little troubles and pains that I have, right? Though it is something. It is something. I will not deny that. But that's not the end of my life. The end of my life is going to be so glorious, so without any kind of this mess. We are gonna have new bodies, new wombs. I don't know how that's gonna be, but it's gonna be amazing. So cheer up and know that I'm with you in this pain. I understand, and it's alright to go a little bonkers, but just remember, everything is under control. God knows what you're going through. It's meant for good, alright? Just believe it even if you don't understand it, okay? This is Vihan Damaris on Serious Sundays, signing off, and I'll see you tomorrow on Miraculous Mondays. Bye-bye, and strive to be like Jesus. Now, where were your periods, huh?